Yes, that's me. And I can tell by your tone you're either admiring my outfit or questioning my choice to wear such light armor. Let me assure you, what I lack in heavy protection I make up for in agility and deadly precision with my ebony bow. Plus, as a vampire, the knight provides all the protection I need. Speaking of which, this clear night is perfect for hunting.
Yeah, I found someone who would be interesting for us. Would you like to check on her?
Ah, someone interesting you say. Tell me more. Is it someone who might put up a good fight? After all our battles together, you should know by now that I prefer my prey to be challenging. The more they struggle, the sweeter their blood tastes in the end.
No, I meant I found someone who could accompany us. Some capable, really capable, who is from the first view very tough, but not enemy.
Another companion? John, have I not proven myself capable enough? Between my bow, my magic, and my vampiric abilities, we've taken down dragons and giants together. Why complicate our effective partnership with another person? Unless, are they bringing something truly extraordinary to our adventures?
Yeah, I would let it for your consideration. Just follow me, and I will introduce her to you, and then tell me your opinion. All right?
Fine, I'll humor you. But they better be worth my time. After all the battles we've shared, my standards for combat companions are rather high. Lead the way, and let's see who this supposedly capable warrior is.
Yeah, I will show you in a few seconds.
Oh, by Kennereth, I can see why you wanted me to come here, John. Though I must say I find myself questioning how appropriate this attire is for a temple. And you are still struggling with names. It's Temple of Kennereth, just Kynareth, not Kynar. Though at this point your verbal stumbles are almost endearing.
All right, let's check on that worried woman, shall we?
Pain is so great.
You mean Shelley? Another of your creative pronunciations, I assume. From what you've told me of this warrior, she must have quite the combat experience to warrant joining us. Though, I have to wonder about her choice of attire in a temple. Not that I'm one to judge given my own preference for practical, yet striking armor.
Yeah, but I am now looking at you. I'm still not showing you her. We will see her in 1 minute.
Ah, so you're building suspense now. How theatrical of you. Though I must say, this temple's air is a bit too holy for my taste. All these healing energies and blessed horrors make my skin tingle, and not in a pleasant way.
I understand. So let's take a look on that woman I was talking about. She is kneeling here on the ground in front of me. I'm looking at her right now, so you could check her by yourself.
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
The pain is so great.
John, are you? Are you seriously suggesting we recruit someone who sprawled out on a temple floor in what appears to be tavern attire? I thought you said you'd found a warrior. This looks more like someone who's had too much meat at the Bannered Mare and stumbled into the wrong building.
Bless you, healer.
I've slain dragons and giants by your side. How exactly with this?
I can't
Yeah,
bear it.
just check her right now. She is kneeling in front of me and I don't know, praying for some. But check her and her attire and tell me what you think.
John, that's my reflection in the temple's decorative floor tiles. Are you having trouble with your vision? Or perhaps you've had a few drinks at the Bannered Mare yourself? I'm standing right here beside you in my vampire armor, not kneeling in prayer. Honestly, between this and your constant name mangling, I'm starting to worry about you.
No.
Thank you.
She's
already
on her
easy.
knees in front of me and you are standing
So
by
sick.
her
Hardly
side
stand it.
in your vampire armor, of course. Just look at that person I am watching kneeling.
Thank you. The pain is already easing.
John, I'm starting to lose my patience. I'm standing right next to you, and that person kneeling there is wearing,
I can't bear it. Make it
well,
stop.
let's say questionable attire for a temple.
The pain is already.
Is this some kind of jest? Because if you're trying to recruit someone whose idea of battle armor looks more suited for the Haning Brometery's evening entertainment, I have serious doubts about their comeback capabilities.
Yeah, so let's talk with her and maybe she will
Pain is so great.
show some skills during our conversation. What do you say? You could ask her about this questionable attire and other her talents by yourself.
The fever. My body burns.
What? John, I know I'm standing right here next to you in my vampire armor, and I'm certainly not kneeling or praying to anyone.
I feel better.
Perhaps this temple's holy aura is affecting your vision, or maybe you've been sampling too much of Arcadia's experimental potions. Let's step outside, where the air is clearer and you can explain exactly what you're trying to accomplish here.
No, there is warrior woman. You saw her earlier, kneeling on the ground, not you, and she seems to be very capable. I want you to conversate with her for a while.
I can't bear it. Make it stop.
Why the blood of Molag Bal?
Pain is so
John,
great.
if you're referring to that scantily clad woman kneeling there, is this truly your idea of a capable warrior? Her armor, if you can even call it that, would barely stop a sweet troll, let alone a dragon's fire breath. And you brought me to a temple of healing to meet her. I fought alongside you against dragons and giants, and this is what you think we need.
Yeah, let's ask her directly about her skills and capabilities and reason for choosing this armor, and we will see. Then we will decide. Are you in?
The fever. My body burns.
Thank you. The pain is already easing.
Oh, wonderful. Now I see why you've been acting so strange.
So
She's dressed like she's performing at Helga's bunkhouse rather than preparing for battle. Fine, let's hear what she has to say, but I warn you, John, if this is some elaborate scheme to waste my time, I will be most displeased. And remember, we need someone who can hold their own against dragons, not just look pretty well done to them.
Yeah, I don't want to displease you. I want to know your opinion because I couldn't be very bright in my decision making, sometimes, and you are more experienced. So let's talk with her and we will see. Alright?
Pain is so great.
Well, at least you're admitting your judgment isn't always the best. That's progress, I suppose. Very well, let's hear what your scantily clad friend has to say. Though I must point out that if we're going to be fighting Draugr and dragons, proper armor is rather essential. Not whatever this.
Alright, I will
Good to see you.
ask her for joining
course.
us and we could
My body burns.
find out the reasons for this questionable armor together.
So sick.
Fine, go ahead and ask her. But I'm telling you right now, anyone who chooses to wear that sort of attire in a temple of Kenareth had better have some extraordinary combat skills to make up for their lack of proper armor. And don't expect me to share my healing potions when those flimsy straps fail to stop and harrow.
Alright, hello again, Lan6. Could you join us and talk with us for a while?
Bear it. Make it stop.
Ah, you've returned, and with company. I see you've brought a vampire with quite the impressive arsenal. My Serious 8 armor might look unconventional, but I assure you, it's enchanted for combat. A warrior should be properly protected, and that barely qualifies as armor.
Pain is
Though I suppose if you've survived this long wearing that, you must have some skill to compensate.
Yeah, please, Lan6 could convince Selina, he's my companion, but she's my companion, about your skills and reasons for wearing this questionable armor.
The fever. My body burns.
The Serious 8 armor may appear revealing, but its enchantments are quite potent. I've slain my share of beasts while wearing it. Mobility is one thing, but this is a temple of healing, not a tavern. And that sword at your hip, Stormfang, is it? Each warrior must find their own path.
Lan6, could you please explain, Selina,
So sick.
about your
Can
skills?
hardly stand.
Why are you so capable to ensure her about your warrior qualities?
I can't bear it. Make it stop. Thank you. The pain is already easing.
I've trained extensively in both blade and magic, and my armor's enchantments enhance my combat abilities significantly. I may appear unconventional, but I assure you, I can hold my own. Training is one thing, but have you actually faced dragons? Draugr lords, giant chieftains.
Please go ahead.
The fever.
Pain is so
My
great.
body burns.
I faced my share of formidable foes. This armor may seem impractical, but its enchantments have served me well in battle.
Pain is already easing.
The horns aren't just for show, they're a mark of my heritage and strength. Enchantments or not, I've seen what dragon fire does to exposed skin. Though, I must admit your confidence is...
Please, continue.
better already.
I wield Stormfang with deadly precision, and these horns mark my connection to ancient Nordic warrior bloodlines. Ancient bloodlines are well and good, but what matters is your skill in the present. Though, I must say, your bearing suggests you're no mere tavern performer.
So,
sick.
1-6,
Can hardly stand.
do you have any arguments against Selina's
Bear it. Make it stop.
I feel better already.
I notice you wield an ebony bow with considerable skill, Selina. Perhaps we could compare techniques. I may prefer close combat with Stormfang, but I respect those who master ranged warfare. Archery and vampire magic have served me well, though I question how your distinctive armor holds up against Draugr blades.
Yes, please tell us, 1-6, why you prefer such revealing armor which could easily expose your body parts to enemies' hits.
EF, Sirius 8 armor is specially enchanted to provide protection beyond what its appearance suggests. Enchantments or not, I've seen what dragon claws do to expose flesh. Even vampire armor provides more coverage, and I'd rather not explain to the priests of Kinnereth why we're bringing back someone in strips of enchanted cloth. Your concern is noted, but I assure you, I've survived countless battles in this armor. The magic within it is far more potent than conventional steel plate.
Thank you. The pain is already
And what about
easing.
the revealing function? You could have armor which will cover you and your parts more than you choose.
John, this is a temple of healing, not the Sanguine Rose.
My body burns.
And you're asking about revealing armor while I'm standing right here in my practical vampire armor? The enchantments are bound to the specific design. Though I admit this temple might not be the most. At least we agree on something.
Thank you.
Yeah,
The pain is
I was
already
asking
easing.
about Lensix's armor, not your Selina, your vampiric armor. Of course, we are talking about joining Lensix to us. So we need to find more about herself. Do you have any questions, Selina, for her?
Well, I see skepticism in both your faces. Yes, my armor is revealing, but each piece is carefully enchanted to enhance my combat abilities. The design follows the ancient traditions that... What I want to know is your actual combat experience. Pretty armor and ancient traditions mean nothing if you can't survive a Draugr Deathlord's thumb or a dragon's frost breath.
So sick.
See, Lensix, my companion Selina isn't easily be impressed by anyone. So let us give us some arguments to consider you as our
Fever.
further
My body burns.
companion.
The pain is so great.
First, it's Lansix, not Zelensix. And I've trained extensively in both magic and swordplay. My Stormfang has tasted the blood of many foes. Pretty words, but I fought alongside John against dragons and Draugr. We need someone who can survive more than a gentle breeze in that.
So, how old are you, Lensix? You seems to be older than you looks. And what about your tails? You have... I don't see something like that on anyone.
Ages, a complex matter when one has ancient Nordic blood flowing through their veins. Let's just say I've seen enough battles to know how to survive them. Speaking of survival, Dawn, I'm more concerned with her combat abilities than her age. Though, I must say, discussing personal matters in the temple while dressed like that is rather... odd.
I don't know why she needs to be dressed like that. Could you explain us, Lansix, why you didn't change your dress for visiting Temple of Kynaret? Selina seems to be disgusted by that.
The fever.
Pain is so
My body
great.
burns.
It's Lansix, not Aslan, and this is my battle gear, enchanted for combat. I don't change it simply because I'm in a temple. By the blood, John, you still can't pronounce names correctly. And she's right about one thing. At least she's consistent with her choice of attire.
Yeah, she seems to be consistent and perhaps also capable in battle. But we don't know that until we see that on our eyes. So, Selina, what do you think about her and recruiting her?
Well, she certainly has. Confidence. Though I question anyone who thinks that outfit is appropriate battle gear, enchanted or not. I assure you my skills with Stormfang will speak louder than any words. They'll need to, because right now all I'm hearing is bold claims in a holy temple while wearing tavern entertainment attire.
Yeah, but she definitely is distracting for our enemies. You probably could agree with that. It could distract very much our enemies if she is in the front line, right?
The fever. My body burns.
Pain is already.
Really, John? That's your argument? Dragons and Draugr don't care about revealing armor. They care about killing anything that moves. I assure you both, my combat abilities extend far beyond mere distraction. Listen, if we're going to face real dangers, we need real warriors, not someone relying on their appearance to confuse bandits.
Please, Lansix, try to argue with Selina about your capabilities and talents more. She seems to not be convinced yet.
My attire may be unconventional, but I've mastered both blade and destructive magic. Ancient bloodlines mean nothing if you can't survive a frost troll's claws. And please stop sprawling on the temple floor. It's undignified for someone claiming to be a warrior. Each piece of this armor bears powerful enchantments that have kept me alive through countless battles. Enchantments or not, I've yet to see any evidence of actual combat experience.
Alright, Selina, and how do you suggest to find out about her combat experience? Do you have any idea about how to find out?
Gods bless you, Hila.
There's a giant camp not far from here. That's been causing trouble for the local farmers. I accept your challenge. Finally, something we agree on. Though perhaps we should continue this discussion outside the temple. It seems rather inappropriate to plan combat while standing on consecrated ground.
Alright then. But one final thing, Lansix, what do you seek if we will be your companions? What's your further plans? What are your further plans? Do you find for something, or what motivation will be if you join us?
I seek worthy companions in battle and perhaps something more. You may have noticed my amulet of Mara. While I'm open to finding a lifelong partner, I'm equally interested in proving my worth through combat first. Ah, so that explains the attire. Searching for marriage prospects in a temple. Though I must say most seekers of marriage don't combine it with claims of battle prowess.
Yeah, look, Selina, she probably would like to find some suitable husband. Maybe we would help her, what do you say? She's such desperate to find some capable, don't you think?
By the blood, John, it's Lansix, and I'm more interested in seeing if she can survive a giant's club than playing matchmaker. Though I suppose if she's wearing an amulet of Mara while dressed like that in a temple, her intentions are rather clear. Let's focus on the battle prowess first, shall we? That giant camp will tell us everything we need to know.
So, you are into your
Can
test.
hardly stand it.
That's fine to hear. Maybe we should take you with us to see your capabilities.
Indeed, I welcome this challenge. A giant camp will be the perfect opportunity to demonstrate my abilities with Stormfang. At least she's eager to prove herself. Though I must point out that kneeling on temple floors isn't exactly inspiring confidence in your battle readiness. Let's see how you fare against something larger than a prayer cushion.
Yeah, and she is also eager to marry someone. Maybe I would have a wife soon if you aren't interested in me, Selina, to marry me.
Really, John? Well, at least we agree on having standards. Though mine include proper combat gear.
Please, continue. Lansix, would you be interested in marrying me? I don't know if Selina will approve that, but you seems to be very eager to find someone, and I would like to help you with that.
So sick.
Well, I appreciate that. Directness of your proposal. Perhaps we should focus on proving our compatibility in battle first. The amulet of Mara shows I'm open to marriage, but I prefer to know my potential partner's combat prowess before making such commitments. Oh, by the blood, John. First you bring me to meet a warrior in revealing armor, and now you're proposing marriage in a temple.
Yeah, but you weren't for any marriage with me, so she's very suitable, and if she will be also capable, she will be perfect wife for me, don't you think? If you aren't interested in marriage.
By the blood of Molag Baljan.
Pain is so great.
You've gone from collecting wedding rings off corpses to proposing to someone you've just met in a temple. While I'm standing right here, I thought we had. Never mind. I agree. Prowess in battle comes before matters of the heart.
Yeah, you know, I would like to use those wedding sandals and you could live forever, so maybe I won't live too long. You decide to marry me, but this Lansix is much eager to find husband soon, so maybe it will be during my life, you know.
I see you to have history. Perhaps we should focus on the giant camp challenge first? Yes, let's discuss your combat abilities rather than marriage proposals in a temple. Though I must say, John, your timing for such suggestions is as questionable as your pronunciation of names.
Yeah, of course. But you are interested in me, Lansix, perhaps, so it will be nice to have you with us. You know, if you aren't against some kind of history which we had with Selina, don't you mind that, right?
By all the Daedric princes. John, are you seriously discussing our intimate history while proposing to someone else in a temple? My interest lies first in proving my combat worth. Past relationships are less concerning than future battles.
Yeah, it's nice to hear. So you don't mention the past, you are focused on the future, so nice to hear. Maybe it will be our future together very soon.
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
You speak of the future rather boldly for someone who hasn't yet proven himself in combat alongside me. Indeed, and John discussing potential marriages while standing in a temple dressed for battle. Perhaps we should all focus on proving our worth through combat rather than hasty proposals.
Yes, I definitely agree. But I wanted
Body burns.
both of you to know each other before we will continue to prove ourselves to each other.
Well, I suppose we're all getting acquainted rather thoroughly in this sacred space. Though I must say, planning battles against giants while someone poses dramatically on temple floor mosaics is a new experience even for me. At least the lighting in here complements my armor's enchantments nicely. Yes, because that's exactly what we should be concerned about when discussing combat prowess.
Yeah, I am concerned about her attire a lot, so why not? It's really interesting to see someone in such attire in Temple of Kynaret, right? But it definitely have its own value for viewers.
The Temple of Kenurith, John, not Kina. And while my armor may be unconventional, its enchantments are powerful. Yes, we've heard about the enchantments repeatedly. Though I must say, posing dramatically on sacred floor tiles while discussing marriage proposals is a rather unique approach to warrior recruitment.
Yeah, but she told me her intentions because she mentioned Amulet of Mara before, when we met, and perhaps we will be interested in each other if we prove to ourselves. So that is why I would like to know about her before we start.
An amulet of Mara and revealing armor in a temple. How convenient. Though I suppose if you're so eager to replace our arrangement, John, you could at least wait until after we've seen her fight giants.
Can hardly
Yes, we've gathered that quite clearly from your presentation.